Good morning. I can't tell, like, I feel like it's crooked. Like, I'm straight, but that my bookshelves are crooked. And that doesn't really make much sense to me. This chair is also a little bit squeaky. I don't know. This isn't a professional YouTube channel. Okay, that feels crooked, but we're gonna go with it. Hello, welcome back to another video. This one's exciting because we're going to be doing our February TBR. I'm going to be using this TBR jar, which is actually a Taylor Swift and book themed little cup that I got for Christmas. In here is every single book on my bookshelves that I have not yet read. So my entire physical TBR is in this cup. I did already film a video using this. It's not up yet, but it might be by the time this video is up. I'm not sure. I kind of want to get this video up today, so it'll probably be later in the week that reading vlog comes out. But while we're here, I wanted to film my February TBR. I haven't done a TBR video, actually, maybe ever. I don't know. I have filmed some videos in the past and I have since privated those because I got embarrassed, but I might put them back out again. I don't know. I spent time on them. They're book related, they're fun, so I might bring those back. Also, excuse my shower hair. It's kind of a lot. I tried a new routine and I don't think it's working, but whatever. We're moving past it. I'm going to be picking out probably 3 from this jar and then maybe 3 that I'm just like interested in reading. We're gonna have a February TBR of about 6 books, which I feel like is a pretty good amount, especially if I like specifically stick to the TBR. I'm gonna shuffle these because when they're in the jar, they don't get very mixed up. Okay. Good and shuffled. So I'm going to pick probably 4 out of the jar to read this month, and then I might include a couple of extras that I just kind of want to get to, but my priority is going to be the 4 that I draw out of here. I'm not a very fast reader, so I don't want to like overburden myself and put myself into a slump, but I feel like 4 is a good amount. And in my next reading vlog, I kind of explain what I'm going to be doing with the ones that I pull out of the jar, but basically I'm going to force myself to read at least 100 pages of whatever book I pick out of here. And if I end up not liking it after those 100 pages, I'm going to donate it. You'll see more of that in my next reading vlog, but I wanted to kind of explain this as well, just because there's a lot of books. I think I had 40-ish on my shelf that I haven't read yet. And a lot of them I'm kind of just like, I don't know if I actually want to keep them or if I want to get rid of them. I figured that this would be a good way to do that. So let's pick our first book. First book on the February TBR. Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil by V.E. Schwab. I have been really wanting to read this. I actually have an ARC of this book. This is my copy, and it's an ARC. It's baby's first ARC. I actually posted about this on my book Instagram whenever I got it. I've had this book for a while. I haven't read it because I did start this book, but I realized it was kind of like right book, wrong time, and I was listening to the audio of it, so this time around, I really want to read the physical book. I'm going to be reading the physical copy, and it just also happens to be an ARC, which is so exciting. What a great first pick. Wow. Okay, started off strong. Going to be putting these little pieces of paper just sitting on my desk. That way I can throw them away once I finish the book. Okay, next. Next one is... I saw the last word. It is The 7-Year Slip. I've been actually wanting to read this book for forever. I've heard such great things about it, but for some reason I just haven't picked it up. Here she is. I don't remember when I bought this book, to be honest, but I have it. It was definitely used when I bought it. I think I bought it at my favorite used bookstore because they have books there for really cheap. And anytime I see a book there that I'm like, oh my gosh, I've heard that book is really good, I just go ahead and buy it because it's so cheap. So this is the second book on the TBR. Wow, we are going very strong right now. Okay, third book. Ugh, got like 8 in my hand. Okay, there's just one. Third book. I'm gonna let you look at it first. Is it upside down? Oh, the Bridge Kingdom. Okay. Okay. I got this book at Target a long time ago. I've had this book for a while. As with most of these books. Okay, I can work with this. Stupid fucking Target sticker. If this doesn't come off in one piece, I'm literally going to riot. It came off in one piece. We're 3 for 3 right now. I am so excited to read this book. Also, the cover, stunning. I know that these are the new covers. I'm wondering if this book is on Kindle Unlimited. I don't know. If it is, I'll probably read it on Kindle Unlimited. The thing that intimidates me about this series is that I know that it's fucking long. There's like 100 of these books, but I've heard that the first one is really good. So that is so exciting. Okay, 3 for 3. Let's pick our last one. Oh, this one jumped. This one jumped out at me. So this is the one that we're picking. The last book on my February TBR. Pride and Prejudice. Damn, okay. My best friend, Rachel, actually gave me this book for some holiday. My birthday, maybe? Christmas? I don't know. I've had it for a while, but it is absolutely stunning. This is like the Barnes & Noble editions, like the leather bound. I don't know. I got her one of these, but I gave her Dracula, I think, and Jekyll and Hyde. Those were the 2 that I gave her, but Pride and Prejudice. I have not read a classic in a long time. Maybe it might be fun because I know that there's a movie that is apparently really good and I've never seen it. How many pages is this? The pages are thick, so it looks a lot longer than it probably actually is. There is 361. Okay, that's not that bad. I think that I can commit to this in a month. Those are our 4. Oh my gosh. Okay, there is one more book that I'm going to be putting on this TBR that I was kind of hoping would get picked. Obviously, I've got a really good stack here. I'll show you my full stack, but there's one more book. A big one. It is huge. It is almost 700, and it is Chain of Iron. I just finished the audiobook for Chain of Gold yesterday, and it is in a reading vlog. The next reading vlog that's going to be up, and I really loved it, and I really want to continue. So I think that this is probably the next book I'm going to be reading, if not maybe the 7-Year Slip and then go into this. But I kind of just want to, while I'm in the mood for this series, I kind of just want to knock them out because they are huge, and I do already own all 3 of them because I have no self-control, apparently. Chain of Iron is the 5th book on my February TBR, and I just happen to have the physical copies of all of them. This is a really good stack. Wow. I'm so excited to read all of these. So I kind of want to go through and just like tell you what I know about each of them because it might be fun if we could read them together. If you read any of these books or any of them sound interesting to you, let me know. We can talk about it. I can't really say much about Chain of Iron because it's the 2nd book in a series, but I will say you have to read The Infernal Devices before you read this series. You have to. What you're going to do is you're going to go read The Infernal Devices, Clockwork Angel, Clockwork Prince, Clockwork Princess, okay? You're going to fall in love with those characters. You're going to cry. You're going to probably want to throw up at the epilogue of Clockwork Princess. And then you're gonna jump straight into The Last Hours. That's your homework. This series follows the kids of the main characters from The Infernal Devices, and a lot of them are still in this series. Also, this series, even Chain of Gold, spoils a huge part of The Infernal Devices. So do not read this series until you've read The Infernal Devices. And The Infernal Devices is shorter. It's so good. It's so good. It's a trilogy. Go read it, okay? Go read it. I don't know anything about this, and it's probably high time that I read it. I'm kind of into this like Regency era after finishing Chain of Gold. I think it's set in a similar time period. I could be completely wrong, but isn't this like 1800s vibes? 1800s like England? That's what I'm assuming, but I could, like I said, could be wrong. But also this book is just stunning. It's so pretty. I think that this is a palatable classic, and it's perfect for February because it's about love. I'm very excited about that. I don't know anything about the Bridge Kingdom. Let me read the synopsis. Okay, so from what I understand about the back of this book, it's about Lara, and she's basically part of a rival kingdom, and her king, probably her dad, if I had to guess, I don't know. She's a warrior princess trained in isolation. So she's a princess, and her job is to go to this rival kingdom under the guise of marriage and crumble the rival kingdom from the inside out. And I'm assuming she falls for the king or prince. King? It's kind of giving Metal Slinger. I don't know if you guys have read Metal Slinger. I just read that book in this month, but it's kind of giving Metal Slinger. Okay, The 7-Year Slip. All I know about this book is that the main character's name is Clementine, and I think that her nickname is Lemon, which is so cute. I know it's a like contemporary romance that has some fantasy elements from what I've understood about it, and a lot of people rate this book 5 stars. Have I read an Ashley Poston? I can't think of any Ashley Poston books that I've actually read. I know that I have The Dead Romantics up there, but I haven't read that one. So this will be my first Ashley Poston, I believe. Also perfect for February. And obviously we have Bury Our Bones, which the only thing that you need to know about this book going in, from what I've heard, is toxic lesbian vampires. I got pretty far into the audiobook of this, and I think that the audiobook just isn't for me. I think in order to be fully immersed in this story, I need to read it physically. So I will be reading this book physically and starting it from the very beginning. I don't really remember much about it, to be honest. So I will be starting this one over. And this is my stack. They all kind of match, very blue and yellow. What are the odds? All of them are blue and yellow. That's crazy. This is my stack. My physical TBR. This will also knock off so many books from my physical TBR that I haven't yet read. And if you're watching this, take this as your sign to read books off your bookshelf. I know it's so tempting to go book shopping all the time. Book shopping is a separate hobby from book reading. And I get it. Trust me. That's how I ended up with like 40 plus books on my shelf that I haven't read. Go pick a book up off your bookshelf that you haven't read. Treat your bookshelves as a library and go pick one. There's probably gonna be a book in there that you're really gonna love. There's also this thing that comes with book buying where a book that you bought maybe like 4 months ago starts losing its appeal because you see it every day and you were really excited at the time, and then you let that excitement kind of fizzle because you wanted to get to something else, and then now you've just been staring at that book on your bookshelf and it's been like nagging at you to read it, and it just kind of loses its excitement. That doesn't mean that the book is any worse than it would have been beforehand. So just go to your bookshelf, pick out a book, and read it. That's your homework for February. I gave you a lot of homework. Homework number 1, go read the Infernal Devices series, all of them, and try not to throw up at the epilogue. Homework number 2, treat your bookshelves as a library. What's your third homework? I feel like I need to have 3. I don't have 3, just 2. That's all you have to do. That was so fun. I'm so excited to read these. Should I do a reading vlog, reading all of these? I kind of feel like it would be fun since I already have them all. You'll definitely be seeing some of these in a reading vlog. I don't know if I will film all of them. Let me know what you guys want to see. Anything, really. I'm having so much fun. I'm having so much fun reading. I'm having so much fun filming. I'm having so much fun with the idea of BookTube, and I've been wanting to do this for so long. So if you're here and you're supporting me, I love you. I appreciate you. I hope that you guys have an amazing February. I'll see you very soon with a reading vlog. I'll catch you next time.